What you understand in last class? The first class we have chance to understand OBIA architecture and what are the components are available overall in OBIA, ODI and OBIA. These all three together, how it is working. What are the different components are available, we understand in the first class. In second class, we understand what are the steps are available in installation of the OBIA. We have 10 steps. First one is called as loopback adapter. Second is database installation. Third is OBIA RCU installation. Fourth is OBIA installation. Fifth is ODI installation. Then sixth we went for what is that? Upgrading the WebLogic server from 10.3.5 to 10.3.6. We upgraded. Then we went for seventh ODI installation. ODI RC installation. Then we went for 8th step ODI installation. Then we went for the patch updates. Then last step ODI configuration we went. These are the 10 steps we have to do one after another so that our OBIA installation will be ready. Now, once OBIA installation is ready with us, then next we have to go for this for the installation and configuration. Below this one I given OBIA 11G installation and configuration. Please refer my website for this one. Go to this website I given. Next is what? First component we are trying to start, that is called as BIACM, Business Intelligence Application Configuration Manager. How to open that one is go to the console and we have to open like this. Let us go and try to open. Before that opening, I want to do one more activity also. Let me open the general console. Then I want to start one ODI server. I have to start it. Let me start that one. Of course, it has no dependency with that one. Even I can open directly BIACM also. I can open it. Opens. Why? Because BIACM is sitting on where? Oracle BI1 only, right? Under the Oracle BI1 server only it is sitting. Under OBIA domain only it is sitting, not in the ODI domain. However, down the line I want to control the load plans. Those are things I require, the ODI things I required. So I am trying to start the ODI things also I am starting. It's going to take 1 2 minutes of time. That's what I am trying to start that one. For this I am going for the general WebLogic server administration console. We are going. There we have the option called as servers option is available. Then whenever you are working with OBIA, try to make sure all the 3 servers whatever I am showing here, those 3 servers should be in running mode. One is called as WebLogic server, which is nothing but admin server. Second is BA server. Third is what? ODI server. In my case, ODI server is what now? It is in the position of the shutdown. It is available. Now I need to make sure that it is. Guys, please go on mute. Now you need to make sure this is available. For that, go to the tab. The tab is called as control tab. In the control tab, just go and try to select here ODI server 1 is available. Select ODI server 1, then click on the start. The moment you click on the start, you can observe it is going to take you permission from you. If you click on yes, then you can observe a request has been sent to where? Node manager. Each and every server communication will happen through the node manager. That's what we are saying as node manager is a communicator among servers. Okay, that's fine. Now already we opened the first step in the nodes, that is called as go to the console HTTP RRTech 7001 console. Let me open that one. I already opened here. And what is the username I have to provide? I have to provide the WebLogic or I have to provide the BA apps? WebLogic is a admin user in standalone OBIA. Supervisor is a admin user in standalone ODI. BA apps is a admin user in BA apps environment, overall all the things. So we have to provide here. What do you have to provide? BA apps we have to provide. BA apps user we only gave at the time of installation. At the time of installation, we only give, whenever we are installing OBIA installation, BA apps is the what user you given. Now once you logged in as a BIACM, that's what the first step is available. Go to the console and try to log in. Port is not correct, right? No, I am starting the ODI server, that is, sorry. I am going to the 7000 console, then web environment, then I am starting the server, then I am opening this step I did now. This step I did now. First I had to start the server, right? So I am starting the server, I am starting. Then I am going for this one. Okay, go to the BIACM. Then BIACM stands for Business Intelligence Application Configuration Manager. Provide the username and password as BIAPS and RRATech123. Then we provide like that. The next is available. What is exactly here? If once you open the BIAPS, overview on screen is available. This is what called as overview screen. This is what called as overview screen. In the overview, you can see the different things like what are the system setups you did, like human resource, supply chain analytics, financial analytics, what are the analytics you configured, those things you can observe. And we have here parameters offerings are available. What are the parameters are available and how much of percentage of parameters you completed and what are the things are pending. Those all things you can go and you can see graphical format, you can see it. Graphical format, you can see it. Okay, if you want to see what are the parameters are pending also, if you click on this one, then in case of Oracle supply chain, what are the things are pending, those things is going to list out, it is going to give to you. These are the parameters you have to set up. And here we have the load plan and executions are available. This is also domain mappings of offerings. So here also domain parameters, what are things pending is available, those things you can see. So overall, it's trying to give you system setups, parameters, domains, then load plan, executions. These are the four things what it's trying to give overview. The overview about these all things basically. Whatever available here, whatever available this total window, this total overview will be available here. Now that's fine. Previously I clicked on the parameters, right? That's what this is open. Now let us go and try to see the next one. Configuring your source OLTP database. Now what is your OLTP? In my case, we go and try to observe, let us say I am trying to go to the run, then CMD, ping apps. One moment, one moment. Right, now what is your OLTP system is available. First go and try to make sure that we are able to ping or not. Ping is nothing but one computer, other computer is working or not. Like in my case, my environment is like this first. I have two CPUs. One is called as CPU1. Name of the CPU1 is apps. Another CPU, this is what the CPU2. The name of the CPU is called as RRITEC. In these apps, what is available is EBS is the only one application is available, and corresponding to this EBS, what is the database corresponding OLTP is available. The OLTP database, in my case, the name of the OLTP database is VAS. VAS is the name of the database of the one. These two things are available in one of the CPU. In the CPU2, we have entire things like OBIA as well as ODI as well as OBIA, etc. What are the rest of the softwares we needed? Everything is available here. In CPU1, only source system I kept. In CPU2, total related to our OBIA, everything is available. Two CPUs are available. And first CPU, I am able to communicate from this CPU or not, I am validating it. This is my computer. If you go and see these properties, then you can see here, whatever system I am sitting, the system is what? RRATech is the system. This RRATech system is communicating with what? App schema or not, we come to understand by pinging this one, ping apps. I am able to ping it. Initially it was not able to ping because of the network cable issue. Now, once it is able to ping, that's fine, it is completed. Now, we have here two databases are available, right? How is this system is going to communicate with that database? For that, we have to change our TNS files to change it. Let us say if you go and try to see here C drive, then go and try to open our database app administrator product 11.2.0 DB home 1. Then if you go and try to observe here network, then if you observe here admin, then observe here TNS names. TNS names is a one file which you need to change it. See here, I added here one more entry I added. This is my, it is available in my local system only, it is available. This is nothing but my data warehouse or OLAP system. Data warehouse or OLAP system. This is nothing but my OLTP system. My OLTP system. Both the entries should be there in our TNS file. Both the entries should be there in our TNS file. Yeah, I am sitting RRATX system. Whatever I am sitting, that is the RRATX system. Exact TNS entry of app system we have to add it. What I did is only this portion only I taken from that system and I pasted. Only this portion. This is already available. This part is already available. Only this part whatever available I take it. Okay, in my remote server already these all things are configured. These all things are configured. You are sitting in the network, let us say. In the lab we have so many systems, right? Other system to this system you want to communicate. In whatever system you are working, whatever system you are working, in that system make sure this entry is available. There is nothing just above whatever available, that only copy and paste it, and only the parameters you have to change is host name and service name and instance name. These are things you have to change it. Better is don't take any chance, copy and paste. That is the best. That is the best way. Okay. Now that's perfect. We understand now how to configure the TNS names files. TNS names files. Do you want to write anything about it? Do you want to write anything about it? No, right? Okay. Configuring OLTP database. There write one point. With the installation of EBS default database default database will be installed with the name of VIS. This is the default name. With the installation of VIS, default database will be installed with the name of what? VIS. And in this VIS has so many modules, right? Like AP, account payables, AR, account receivables, GL, general ledger. Like that, a number of things are available. Those all things communicated by one user. That user is called as apps. There is a master user. That master user is apps. Apps will be able to communicate with all the modules. Right. Next point. Next point. Apps user is a master user and will be able to communicate with all modules like AP, account payables, then AR, account receivables, then GL, then etc. It is a master user. Apps user is a master user. It is able to communicate with all the things. Okay, now this is what about the source system. This is available separate CPU. It is available. This totally is available separate CPU. You are also sitting in any system we are sitting. It's okay. But from there you have to make sure we are able to ping or not. Second is what? We are able to connect to the database or not. I am trying to connect now database. Let me open the SQL Plus. First I need to make sure I am able to connect to the database or not. I am opening the SQL Plus. SQL plus I am typing here. My username is what? Apps. My password also I given here apps only, and database name is BAS. Then enter. If that other database is running perfectly, then we are able to log in. Now it is working perfectly. That is the reason only we are able to log in. Now, if you see here, it has a lot of tables, sir. So many tables are available here. Select, count, star from TAB. Then you'll see so many thousands of tables we are going to see in this one, which all are default, which came with the installation of Oracle Apps application. Oracle Apps application. To calculate the table number itself is taking this much of time. 76,808. Almost 77,000 tables are available. Of course, really these all 77,000 tables we may not be able to use it. Okay, 300, 400 only are going to use it because we are going to implement one module or two modules. The Oracle Apps is a big ocean. Okay, that has so many modules are available. Sorry, that's right. Yeah, different modules, different things are available. Financial, HR, or SCM, whatever it is. All the tables related are available here. But we are going to implement limited things, right? There is limited tables only. We are going to use it. Anyhow, I am not expecting you people to remember anything here, table names or anything. You should be in a position to reverse in it. Tomorrow, one report is not working perfectly. Then, how our strategy should be is the report is firing what SQL query. In that SQL query, what is the data warehouse table? That data warehouse table is available in which mapping? In that mapping, what is the source table? That source table is coming from which application if possible. Okay, but application screen you may not be able to open also. You may not have access to in live. If you go for Oracle Apps application, that application access itself will not have it. Up to what extent we have to debug? Source table name is what? When we say, man, this is what the source table I am seeing, this is what the data I am seeing, that same data I am showing in my report also. There is no problem from my side. Ask the source system people to change the data if anything is required. Like that, we should be able to justify the things. So we should be perfect with the reverse engineering. That's what I'm expecting in the OBIA. Okay. Now I'm able to connect to the OLTP. Let us go and try to see I'm able to connect to the OLAP also or not. With the installation, we got one database. The database name is what? ORCL in my case. And what is schema in that one? Dev underscore DW as part of the OBIA installation. Three schemas we got. One is dev underscore DW, that is for data warehouse. Second is BIACOMP, BIA comp, that is for the component schema. Then one more thing we got it, what is that? Master repository and work repository of the ODA. These are the three schemas what we got with the installation of OBIA. In that one, I am trying to contact the data warehouse schema that is known as dev underscore DW slash RR capital ITEC small 123 at the rate of ORCL. Then enter. So I am able to connect it. That means you are able to connect here using the system where you are sitting. We are able to connect what? OLTP you are able to connect. You are also able to connect what is that? OLAP or data warehouse you are able to connect. OLTP or OLAP you are able to connect it. Once we are confirmed here, database level, once it is working everything, then these things you have to configure in the components. For that, we are going for the component. The component is known as in task span. Under system setup, click on define business intelligence application instance. Click on source system tab. Click on add select as shown below. Okay, before that, write here one more point also. Make sure we are able to connect OLTP and data warehouse databases. 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 Okay. Now, in task span under system setups, click on define business intelligence application instance. So let us go and try to select here. This is what called as task span. In the task span under system setups, define business intelligence application instance. Okay, what is your instance of the application? Actually, one installation is called as one instance. Oracle apps, if you install one time, that is called as one instance. That's what the name is came as instance. It is came. I can say OLTP instance. It is a OLTP instance. Now I am trying to click on that one. The moment you click on that one, we are going to get one more window shortly. We are going to get one more window shortly. Define business intelligence application instance. There you can observe. There you can observe. We have BAS 3, BAS something blah blah is available. These all things previous batch people might be created. Now I want to create one new thing. I can go for here what? Add. Click on this plus symbol. Then it is asking the product line. As the people are aware of it, our OBIA is not supporting all the source systems which are available in the world. It supports only limited things, mainly Oracle products is going to support. One is called as EBS, JD Edwards, Peoplesoft, Siebel. These four are what? Oracle products. Oracle Fusion is the something advanced one that also is going to support it. Now, one more thing is available, universal adapter. Universal adapter is nothing but whatever source system is available is okay. But you give me the total data, whatever way I requested in the flat file format, that way you have to provide it. Then I can use it. Okay, anyhow, first let us go for what is our source system, out of which EBS. I said my source system is EBS. I said that's what we are trying to do here. So let us go and try to select here Oracle e-business suite. And in Oracle EBS itself, we have so many versions are available. So many versions are. Which version is you want to select here? In my case, my version is 12.1.1.1 is the version. If you don't know what is the version, you can ask the someone EBS guys are available. You can ask them. That is the one way. Or if you open the application, at least application access is available. If you go to the help about, then you're able to see that one. Application access is available with you. Then if you go for help and about, we're able to see that one. Okay, as of now, as we know, that is I am selecting here 12.1.1.x. I am selecting source instance name. Source instance name. Any name you can provide, no issues. I am providing your batch number. Let us say B002. I am providing it. Okay. Then we are contacting what we are contacting here. Database we are contacting that is called as VAS, right? So I am giving here VAS. I am giving. Now description. So connect to EBS Vision database. Vision database you are trying to contact. Data source number. You can give any number. You can give it. But if you given any one number, same number you should not use for the other source to configure. For example, you may be getting the data sometimes. What will happen is from Oracle EBS as well as Peoplesoft also. Your employee data may be, some of the data may be coming from Peoplesoft, some of the data coming from Oracle apps. Now these two things, we are end of the day we are loading into what? Single data warehouse you are loading. Suppose my employee name Ram, it is coming from the Peoplesoft. It is loaded into the data warehouse. Your employee name is XYZ, it is loaded into the data warehouse. How tomorrow business analyst will understand Ram record is came from where, XYZ record is came from where. To understand that one, for Peoplesoft corresponding things, one number you can assign it. For Oracle Labs corresponding things, one number you can assign it. Basically, how many source systems are available, that many numbers can assign it, but should not be overlap. Only one source should have one unique number. So I'm providing here, let us say, even you cannot overlap also. If you provide one here, if you click on the next, if one is already available, it won't accept it. It's throwing the error. What is that? Data source number entered is already in use. Enter data source number, one is already used by another is data source. Action enter a different data source number. So I am providing here our batch number is 002, right? Let us go and try to provide here 002. No, let us say that also available. Something 11 I am providing it. Okay, click on here next. Now, this is what the register the source in configuration manager. In my case, did you notice or not? What is the message it is showing here? No model is available to configure connections in the Oracle Data Integrator. All the models for the product line version are already configured. In previous batch, I already configured. That's what is showing this message. Use Oracle Data Integrator Studio to create a fresh model before configuring Oracle Data Integrator connections to complete registration of the source instance in configuration manager, blah blah. What you have to do, what is the problem is already it is configured. With what version? 12.1.1, it is already configured. That's what is throwing that kind of problem. Then what you can do then? Let us say I can select here one more thing I can select it for to show to you people. Let us say I am selecting here 12.2.x something I am selecting. I am not sure it is also available or not available. This also already configured. Let me take older version then. Okay, this is the screen what I am expecting. This is the screen what I am expecting. Let me explain about the screen actually. So we are trying to do here second screen. The second screen is register source in Oracle Data Integrator topology. And based on the product line what you selected, it will go to the ODI master repository and work repository is available, right? Which is came as part of the OBIA installation. That one it will communicate and try to bring here what is the model code and what is the model name and what is the logical schema name, what is the technology, those all things is trying to bring here. And any supported files are available, those all supported files also it is going to show it. If you want to verify these things, let me go and try to open the ODI Studio. ODI Studio. It is actually a beautiful window, I can say. It is going and communicating with what? Master repository, work repository of the ODI it is communicating. And whatever things are available according to your product line, that model it is trying to capture and is giving to you. Let me connect to the repository. I am selecting here BIACM I am selecting, and as you people are aware of it, BIACM is pointing to what? Dev score BIA ODI repo. This is nothing but master repository and work repository available inside this one. As part of the OBIA we got it. That one we configured. Then click on the OK. Now shortly we are going to get here the available models. Trying to build. The system will be somewhat bit slow only. Whenever you are working with OBIA, lot of components will be available, right? In time, all things will be a bit more. You need to wait for the system to refresh. because really we are not using the 32 GB, 64 GB RAMs. That's what it is needed for this OBIA to work. Okay, right. In the lab we have one of the CPU that is 64 GB we used. Not the actually not normal CPU it is. They have some Dell Gina version something it is there. That's what they used it. I went for the same configuration I thought of purchasing, and the website I went and I saw that one it cost me 1,80,000. Then I back up. Okay, now let us go and try to see here. Let us go for the models. The models, if you go and see, these are the different models are available. The moment you select over there 11.5.1.0, right? That this is the one which is showing over there. How I can confirm that one? This is the one which is showing over there like that. How I can confirm it? If I expand here, what are the two things we are saying? These are the two things. If I go and try to show, open this one, open this model, it is opening. Then if you go and observe here, what is the code is available? Code is the one which is unique, sir. Name may be duplicated, but code is what? Which is unique. EBS 11510. You can observe here, same thing is available or not. EBS underscore 11510. And what is the model name? Model name also exactly matching or not. Oracle e-business suite 11.5.10. Oracle e-business suite 11.5.10. And technology is what? Oracle is a technology, so it's showing here technology as Oracle. And logical schema name db underscore ebs 11510, dbs underscore ebs 11510. So as it is appearing. Under that one more thing also available. What is this? Source folder. Let us go and try to see here. Oracle EBS 1150 SRC files folder. That's what we are seeing here. One more model is available on the same folder. This is the one. If I try to open this one, each and every source, whenever we are configuring, we have to configure some kind of accounts, domains, this kind of configurations are available. Those all things are going to configure using plot files only. The required plot files corresponding model is this one. So whatever we are seeing here, what first code? Oracle EBS 11510 SRC file. Same thing you are seeing or not? The name is what? We have the model name. The model name is Oracle eBusiness Suite 11510 as source files. That's what the name. And it is a technologies file. And the name is, this is what the name. Everything is matching. Everything is matching. For example, if I go back here one step, I don't want to select. If I select, everything is completed then. Okay, something I provided is wrong data only I provided. Now, if you see here, if you go on here and select something else, let us say Peoplesoft or something I am selecting. Peoplesoft. Then automatically everything is changed here. Peoplesoft corresponding things you can provide it. The remaining things all I am keeping like that. Let us go to the next. Hmm? Oh, this is not selected. There is one more, some subversions are available. Let us go and try to select here next. Then that corresponding things is campus solutions is what we selected. That is showing here. If you want, you can go and you can see back end where is campus solutions. Let us go to the models. Let us go to the models. What is this one we selected? Peoplesoft. In that one, what is the version? 9.0. In the 9.0 campus solutions, in that one, Peoplesoft 9.0 CS. Let us go and try to go for view. Then you can see here what the code is available, PSFT underscore 90 underscore CS. Same thing you can observe. Meanwhile, you can compare the name Peoplesoft 9.0 CS. Same name we are able to see over there. Okay, what is the name? What is the code? PSFT underscore 90 underscore CS is available. PSFT underscore 90 underscore CS. And logical schema name, everything is matching or not. So what is basically is what you are selecting what you are selecting basically here, that is important. What you are selecting here, product line, version, source instance, these things you should be having more clarity before selecting it. What is your exactly source system, exactly version, these two things should be more clearly you should know. Yeah, go ahead. ODI console, you mean to say here? ODI only this is. Designer tab, okay. This is common. This is common, everything it is. It is a master repository. In our master, yes, you are able to open, but our system is not going to use these folders. End of the day, we are not working from this window. We are going to run and everything we are going to do from here only. Out of this bunch of things, based on your selections, these two selections, based on mainly these two selections, system is going to pick proper model. Because of this one, what is the benefit is, if you see that this version to this version, one of the table may be increased, one of the column may be changed, data type may be changed. Accordingly, proper versions are selecting means you won't get any issues. That's what the specialty of this window. This window is querying entire master repository, work repository of the ODI, and out of which what I selected, that model, that files, whatever required, those all things it is giving to you. Okay, right. Now let us go and try to understand. Let us go and try to understand next things. Let us say I am giving here previous one only Oracle business suite. Then we selected 11.5.10. We selected. I am trying to click on next. So based on the version, it is going to give it. Next is contest. By default, ODI guy is following only one contest is following, which is available only here. If you go and see in the topology, you know, I am not going to explain here what is contest. I am taking granted as everyone knows contest. Okay, what is the contest available here? Global. Global is the contest. Only one contest available. That's the reason that contest only is available here in the drop down. If you want to register one new contest, you can register. If you register from here, it will reflect here. Whatever changes you do here, that in turn it will go and reflect the backend. For example, let us say register new contest are clicking. Okay, then it's going to give you one more window. It's going to give it, tell me what is your logical agent. As of now, I have only one logical agent is available here. If you go and try to observe physical agents and logical agents, here only what? One logical agent and one physical agent will available. That thing is only showing here. One logical and one physical. If you want to give the new contest name, you can give the new contest name, let us say test. Then once it's completed, if you go for the next, whenever you click on it, the moment you click on the next, then automatically it is going to be creating the test here. But at this point of time, I am not interested to go for that one. I am going for what? Global. In the live also, we never use the new contest and all. We'll be happy with the go for whatever he provided. Whatever he provided, that only we are going to select it. Right. This is read-only copy. This one you cannot change anything. Yes or no? This is read-only copy. System is deciding it. This parameter and this one read-only. And this is whatever drop-down available. Better to select that one. Global is there. Only what you are going to change is, you are going to change this window. Provide connection details for the model supporting technology is what? Oracle. Where these tables are available, that we have to provide here. For example, let us say Oracle Data Integrator data server name. What is your data server name? Anything you can provide. This is logical name only. It is a logical name only. I can provide your batch number also B002. I can provide it. No issues. And I can say it is driver is Oracle driver. That's fine. I think you are aware of the syntax. Multiple times we used to do in the ODA case. What is the host you have to provide here? Tell me. What is that? Local host means you mean to say your OLTP is available in the CPU. Apps. That's right. So what is the computer name where your OLTP is installed? That we have to provide. In my case, where it is installed? Apps. That's what in the beginning I pinged the apps. Then next is what is available? Port. What is the port number of that one? 1521 only. What is SID of that one? Vision. Now what is the database username? Apps. What is the password? Password also apps only I said. If you provide everything correctly, if you click on your test, it has to test it. It has to test it and it has to say successful. Database connection successful. Actually it is succeeded, right? If I go with this one, then it is going to throw n number of errors it is going to throw. The reason is my EBS actual version is what? 12.1.1. But I selected here what version? 11.510. You should not do this one. It's throwing the error for me. Already I configured. That's what I went here. Okay, I'm not going to use this session. Don't worry. To explain all parameters only, I came to the screen. Next, what is available next screen? Technology. Some file systems are available. At the time of installation, if you go and see backend, my computer, then C drive, then I am going for the OBIA home, then go for Oracle BI1, then BI apps, then here ETL is the one folder is available. This folder is very important folder. In the ETL folder, we are seeing here data, files, and in that one we are seeing here SRC files. Under this SRC files, we can see here EBS 1211, 1212, 1213, like this, a number of things are there. What is your version of the application? That folder alone, better to move into the some other location and use that location as the source file location. Why can't I can use directly this one only? You're getting my point. I am asking you to move the folder inside, let us say 1211. I am saying 1211 under these are the things files are available. What I am saying is this total folder move into the some other location, use that location I am saying. Why can't I can use the same location? If see my case already in the previous batch whatever I executed, I used the path is Oracle ODI 1, then Oracle DAI event, then I went for here ETL. Here I kept it. Here I kept it. All the things I kept it. Even I taken all the versions I taken. Why I taken like this? The reason is, suppose what will happen is we are not going to keep this one like this only. By default values are not going to keep it. First one, let us go and try to see the business locations config.ora is available. All the files we have to change as for your business. For example, for when best things I want to tell here, two files are available, account codes, and we have one more thing is available that is called as segment configuration, general ledger account segment configuration. These two things are very important files. If you are not configuring properly this one, then you won't get the data properly in our dashboards. Remaining all things are also important only, but these are more important, I mean to say. For example, let us say I am going for the accounts codes. Let us say I am opening this one. I am opening with MS Office Excel. Okay. This document, whatever available, right? Being a BA guy, you may not be able to do this one. I mean to say, what is this from account? What is this to account? I don't think so you'll be able to understand it. But if I given the same document to my EBA system guys, we have functional guys here available. Functional guys are available. If I given to those guys are able to decide what you mean by cash. What is the name? A group account name is what? Cash. Cash configured from what is the from account, what is the to account, and what is the corresponding COA, chart of accounts. Normally people used to say COA, chart of accounts. Mind is blank. Mind is blank. Okay, this is very important file in fact. Chart of accounts ID is what? From account is what? To account is what? They will be account receivables are available. They're going to receive the things from different channels, right? For each one they are going to configure one ID. Tomorrow in our reports, whenever we are showing it, how I have to show account received this much. We have to do the group by. We have to do the group by. How much? What are the group by? This much. This one. Here how much amount I got it. Here how much amount I got it. Here how much amount I got. Everything I have to do the group by. If I need to do like that group by, first I need to identify AR is coming from what are the different channels. If I know that one, if I configure that one perfectly, it's going to groups like that. Okay, overall, I'll talk more about this one. I'm not going to leave this file like this. I'm going to talk more about this one. Here we have some important files are available. Here we have some important files are available. These files I am asking to move the separate location. Why reason? Today it may be 11.1.1.8.1 version. Tomorrow 11.1.1.9 version is came, you have to upgrade it. If you keep in the default location, if you change the files, then whenever you are upgrading, what will happen? The new files will override these files. Again you have to sit, you have to configure. We will configure again and again. To overcome the upgrade issues, I am asking you to, whatever default location available, don't use the default location. Try to move into the some other location, and that location point out here. That location only point out. It is asking the location only. It is asking path to the file. Where is your files? That files you have to provide here. In my case, In my case, what I did is I copied all our things into Oracle ODI 1, Oracle DA. Why I copied into the Oracle DA is, end of the day, who is reading? ODI. That is the reason ODI files folder only I copied. And what is the version of yours? That version only you can go and you can select here. That version only you can go and you can select here. The path you can provide here. I am providing the path to the files. Then what is the host name? Host name is what? This we can provide as local host. Why? Because this path is available in the same mission. But strictly speaking, this also we are providing RRI tag or IP address, then it is good. Then RRI tag or IP address means is good. So that it will work perfectly. Now, Oracle Data Integrator, Data Service Name. Any name you can provide this one. This is logical name only. This is logical name only. Any name you can provide it. So this is what you have to do here. Two things. One is technology you have to configure. Second is what? File system you have to configure. So that's what I am trying to tell in the notes. If I open the notes, okay. If you go and observe here, we clicked on the plus symbol. Then in my case, I selected what? 12.1.1 I selected. Data source number as 1 vision demo database. Then click on the next. Under context, it is select the context as global. Under connection details, provide the below information. Apps like that we provided. Then click on the test. Then copy the folder ETL from the location B apps location to where? Some Oracle DA location I copied. Entire ETL I copied in my case. Of course, you can copy only whatever version you wanted. That version only, that source system only can copy it. In my case, I copied entire things. Now click on the technology as file system. Provide the below information. Click on finally save and close it. In my case, I am not clicking on this button save and close. This is what the save and close is available. If I click on the save and close in the next batch, I cannot show this also. That is the reason I am not saving and closing it. You also in the lab don't do that one. Only one time we do it, or one of the things if you want it. Okay. Now save and close we have to do it. With that I completed what is that? Configuring your OLTP. Let us go and try to observe my existing one. Whatever I configured initially, that is called as what? VS is the one what I configured. Just observe this one. Click on here, edit. It is a working instance. It is a working instance 12.1.1 VS Vision Demo database I configured. If I click on the next, you can observe already everything is configured. This is what the global and your apps is completed. If you click on the test, it has to pass successful. Database connection is successful with the OLTP. And your files also, I configured the files with the ODE server. I given the name localhost and it is configured corresponding to the folder is what? 12.1.1 is the folder. This is what exactly what is the meaning of how to configure source system. Source system we configured. Once configuration is completed, you can go on, you can save and close or cancel whatever you want, you can do it. In my case, I am doing the cancel. Now, next one is available target warehouse. I don't think so anything we need to touch in this one. Why? Because these all things are configured at the time of installation only. What is your data warehouse database? dev_dw. If something is changed, then we have to go to the edit and we have to modify it. But the screen configured at the time of installation only. We need not modify anything. And environment configuration. In the environment configuration, we have here what is the name and what is the value. Some of the things are available. You can go and you can observe here. These things also normally we are not going to touch anything. Only one thing we are going to touch in the business intelligence application instance is that is called as source systems we are going to touch here. Remaining all things are observation only. In our laptop or in our lab also, if already vision is configured, just observe the properties, just understand that one, you do not create the new one. And whatever you are doing here, right, in fact it is storing backend in some of the tables, BIACM tables is storing it. If you go and see backend, Okay, if you see here, let us say I am trying to open BIACOMP. Right, if you go and try to see the tables, then we have the table that is called as data sources will be available. Data sources and data servers and data software. These all things are related to that only. Whatever you do in that screens, that will come and try to store here. So what are the things we configured? 12.2, 12.11, 12.13 we configured. With the VAS we configured about what? 12.11 version is the what we configured. That is came and here storing it. Suppose for sample to observe, here what is the name is available? B29 underscore 2 is there, right? Let us go and try to change that. Let us say edit. This I am trying to change as, let us say 5 I am changing it. Okay, then save and close it. I saved and closed as a B29 file. If you come back in and try to refresh here, what happened? This change. So whatever you do over there, basically it will come here. But however, it is just for your understanding purpose only I explain. Until you get the more understanding on the application, more grip on the application, don't directly modify anything here. We can do everything, but you should not do until you get the more understanding, because the same source information is not storing in one place. It is going to stay in multiple places. It is going to store it. Okay, data servers is here. See, they also are able to see the same thing. Okay, and that this here also some things are maybe available. So until you get the full command on the application system, don't do any modifications in the backend. Okay, just for understanding purpose only I shown that one. Today I am stopping with this one. Today we understand how to configure the our OLTP system source we configure. Just go and try to see, understand what are the different OLTPs are available, and backend or files are available, right? Try to memorize the files and see about each file. Suppose you don't know about one file, what way you have to work on it is, let us say I said these files are very important files, right? Take this file name as it is, take it and go to the Google and try to search in the Google what is the importance of that one. You come to understand. Most of things I am expecting you people to learn from the that guy help document only. Okay, now if you go and try to see here, this is the community Oracle and configuration of user group account numbers. So this is what the set of books ID, and finally just try to read these 3 points. Anyhow, I will explain each and every file. I am going to explain down the line. One class I am going to take on the files only. Okay, right. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll meet.